You're forgetting the married women who get pregnant, miscarry, and cannot get the help they need. It's all about single people. Women who marry. Yeah. So here's the thing. Is that Maria? I want to challenge you. Like, there's this whole conversation of like, the woman in Texas needed this procedure, yada, yada. And then I like went and looked up the law in Texas. And you know what I found when I looked up the law in Texas? You'll be shocked. The law in Texas actually makes exceptions for the procedure that a woman who's miscarrying needs to make. And they specifically outline that a miscarriage is not an unaliving of a baby. So I hear this, but all the facts and all the data says the opposite, which means that we can't have a real conversation, right? Because if I'm pointing you to facts, the reality of the law, and we can look up the law. If you really want me to look up the law, I'll look up the law. I've already looked it up. I've already gone back and forth with people on Instagram about this. But this is the disconnect. Is I'm trying to point you to reality. Hey, Texas law, Georgia law have exceptions in the case of a miscarriage, which, by the way, is categorized completely different than a deletion of a baby, unaliving of the baby.
Hello.
If I'm giving you the facts but you feel something different because you've consumed, it's called anchoring bias. Where you consume the information from first about a set topic is there's a bias to it in your brain, so it's hard to detangle that. I'm excited to bring to you guys our first ever Bless God Summit happening March 27th, 28th, 29th in Southern California. The Beat's very own Alan Parr and Jen Parr, my guy John McCrae from the What Do You Meme YouTube channel, Preston Perry, Dr. Sean McDowell, Live Actions, Lila Rose, Trizzle Fitness, my pastor Jeff and his wife Erin Moores, as well as live performances from America's Got Talent winner Dustin Savella, Ryan Horton leading worship, Dirt Poor Robbins, and a special concert from John Keith and Miles Minnick. And listen, the goal of this conference is so that we can be the solution to all this craziness as we're coming out of a very tumultuous 2024. I'm excited to announce that we really want to get as many of you there as we can. So we developed a couple of things. One, we now have a full scholarship opportunity. For those of you guys that are like, Ruslan, I want to be there, man, but the way my bank account is set up right now, I just can't cut it, bro. Okay, great. We have a scholarship available where you can fill out a scholarship, and we have opportunities for those of y'all that got it and got the funds and you want to sponsor someone. We have opportunities to sponsor someone, and right inside of the ticket sales section, and an opportunity to buy a pay it forward ticket, as well as group discounts. If you want to bring a bunch of your friends, or if you're a pastor and you want to bring your whole staff, those are available as well. And there's now even payment plans. So you could put a little bit down now, and I think I'll take it out every month or so. But there is some bad news. If you're watching this right now, that means you already missed the very first price jump. The prices were super cheap, and when we initially launched this, now they went up. They're going to go up again in a few weeks. So go to blessgodsummit.com now to get your tickets, to apply for a scholarship, to sponsor someone going that needs to be there. And I can't wait to see you guys, hang out with you guys in person, March 27th, 28th, 29th, here, beautiful North County, San Diego, Carlsbad, California. It's like, I could provide you alternative information, but it takes a lot to and this is why you should raise your kids in the ways of the Lord. This is why you should be the first to talk about your kids and what sexuality is and where babies come from. Because you could anchor good information, or you could anchor bad information. And so what's happening is so many of you guys are getting bad information. Well, there's a woman who bled out because she was miscarrying, and they wouldn't give her the DNC procedure. That's incompetent doctors.
Yeah.
Those are stupid doctors that if it was up to me would be held liable.
And not to mention that was on the back end of taking a side effect of an pill.
Yes.
So
that's literally what happened in Georgia.
That's y'all's medication.
Yes.
That's you know what I'm saying? Incompetence of doctors caused this woman to die from the leftist medication. That's how that story should read, but it doesn't. And instead, it's like, oh, the right was bad on this. It's like, show me where, show me where it's not incompetent doctors and it's not a evil solution put into a bad medication.
Yes. And so to prove it to you, because I'm a man of good measure, to prove it to you, this is directly from statuescapital.texas.gov. This is the actual law. So for all you guys that are like, the sky's falling because women who are miscarrying can't get this procedure, this is what the actual law says. So if someone's acting in opposition with the actual law, that's not on the law or the pro-life movement or Christians. That's on the incompetent, stupid people, the incompetent, stupid doctors that maybe are trying to inadvertently make examples of these women so that someone could take one of these crazy cases and then blast it all over the media and say, see, Christians don't care about women. They don't care if women die. But that's not what the law says. Let's look at what the law says. Again, this is difficult. This is difficult because you've already been anchored and told something. So you already believe the first set of information. So now we got to detangle this with some of you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's read the definition to us, Zach.
All right. Deletion of babies means the act of using or prescribing an instrument, a medicine, or any other substance, device, or means with the intent to cause the deletion of an unborn child of a woman known to be pregnant. The term does not include birth control devices or oral contraceptives. An act is not an abortion if the act is done with the intent to
Number one point.
save the life or preserve the health of an unborn child, remove a deceased unborn child whose death was caused by spontaneous deletion, or remove an ectopic pregnancy. Yeah, ABC.
Okay.
That is crazy that they put spontaneous.
Yeah, because that's that's the medical definition. Okay. So respectfully, can we put this to rest? Can we be done with this? What about the woman that's bleeding out because the doctors wouldn't do the thing?
Yep.
This is what the law says.
Yeah.
This is on. Go back. Let me show you. So let me show you what I googled. So,
Okay. So, we're back right here.
Go back here, and then so this is the actual law. This is the actual law. So this is from Texas.gov. Furthermore, he just hit the back button one time. This is how I This is how I easily found this document. Scroll up. This is what I searched for. Texas law, exact language on woman miscarriage. Texas defined a miscarriage as the loss of a pregnancy before 20 weeks. Right. Here are some of the Texas laws of a miscarriage. Right. And then you go down, scroll down, and then there is the actual Texas.gov health and safety code. People said this in my comment section, and it took me one Google search to debunk this nonsense.
Maybe you're just nasty with Google. You're like young Jamie and Rogan all put together.
So can we put this to rest? Can we just stop? Stop with the manipulation. Stop with the fake news and the misinformation. Just stop it.
Hello.
Just don't.
Yeah.
This is no longer an argument. This is no longer an argument. The argument's dead. We're over this argument. Okay, so let's not do that argument anymore. Come up with a better argument. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.